Morning, folks. It's gonna be a quick one here. Not too quick. Quick. Kind of. I don't got all the time in the world to ramble today. Only half the time. Woke up a little late. 4:45 instead of 4:30. I rode my bicycle yesterday. That is the way to go, folks. I'm not wanting to pull my hair out after getting out of work, sitting in traffic for 30 plus minutes. And like, I don't know, like traffic to me, it's not the end of the world. I sit there, I daydream, I do this, I do that, whatever. But I'm on an island, a tiny little island. Like, I can walk across the whole island in under 30 minutes. That's so small that I'm like, why isn't traffic moving a little faster? Like, it's not that big of a place. Like, I understand the whole holdup is like everyone gets out at the same time. There's 6, 7, 8,000 people working on this tiny little place. Like, I get it. So there's just mass congestion. But I'm like, once we get off this little island, there's nothing in our way. There's open highways. It's Maine or New Hampshire, depending on which way you turn out of like that little gate. So I'm just like I don't get it. It bothers me. That traffic bothers me because I can't understand it. You know? Well, I do understand it, but like, I don't. I do and I don't. I understand why it's there, but I don't understand why it takes so long to move through it. Because once people exit the gate, they should just go. Like, go. But anyways, in other news, riding the bike was great. It took me 20 some odd minutes to get there in the morning, and it took me like 12 minutes to get home to the van. Like, I just leave it parked at the hotel. So yeah, that was like fantastic. I had the biggest shit-eating grin on my face driving by all the people that were in traffic. I'm like, I'm riding my bicycle. I get to cut all of you. It was pretty great. A little rainy today, but like not actually rainy, you know? Like underneath the cars are dry. Or like underneath the tree is dry, you know? So it's raining, but it's not. We're still gonna ride the bike. It's gonna be fine, because it's not gonna do this all day. It clears up, and then there's like a 50% chance when I'm supposed to be leaving work, which it's not even work right now. When I leave like school / sitting around, there'll be a 50% chance. Really, I'm just concerned with the ride in. I don't want to be going to work all nasty. So, ride back, who cares? Like, if I get wet, I get wet. Doesn't matter. I'm about to come back here. I could change. Like, good to go. No worries, my friend. I forgot to give you an update on the weird loan. I turned the money in, and the lady at TD Bank was like wicked confused. She's like, oh, so you're this guy? And I'm like, no. And she goes, so you're this guy? And I'm like, no. She's like, who are you? I go, just a random person. She's like, what? I wasn't giving my name. What if that's attached to like some weird like loan like for like a hitman, or like what if it's like for big drug cartel? Nobody needs my name. Yeah, that was it. I did not leave my contact information. Don't contact me. If they really wanted to, they'd find me anyways, because I'm sure there's cameras all over the bank. They'd go back, they'd see me walk into the bank at a certain time, they'd go switch to the outdoor camera, see what car pulled up, zoom in on the license plate, who's that. But they'll find you if they want to find you. So, but yeah, turned it in. She was upset as well at that ripped up $20 bill. She's like, ooh. I'm like, yeah, I know. Not my problem. That dude's problem. What else have I not updated? Oh, the fix. It's working great, guys. Like, that is a nice tight fit. Like, that hasn't opened up on me. It hasn't opened up on me when it's been properly closed and I'm driving. I still do forget to latch them sometimes. I started my other project, wiring up an outlet. When I was home a couple weeks ago, Dad and I were discussing outlet placement. He gave me a good idea of putting one right here. So, the wire needs to go from here, down the conduit, under the floor, up the conduit, through the wall, up, across, through the wall, up, through some conduit, out of this, well, into this box, not the oatmeal box. There's a electrical box behind that. Back over here, up into the ceiling. I'll remove that corner piece, and it will then come over here and then drop down. And I got a surface mount box, and I got some of that wire hider channeling stuff to make it look all pretty. Yep, so I started that yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday besides that. I did not video that because, as you can see, nothing is done. Well, the wire is currently sitting underneath the sink. I've gotten it that far. I really wish I had put more conduit in the walls. In my head, I had an open piece of conduit in the wall. I don't have an open piece of conduit in the wall. So, in an engineering world, the wires will fit in the conduit that I need it to. In the practical world, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I haven't schemed a plan B yet. I think plan B would be to run it in the corner of the closet, like exposed, you know? It wouldn't be behind the wall. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but wouldn't be great either. I think that's my plan B. Oof. But I measured it out, and maybe I should have measured twice. Because it said 25 feet. I was going to be good to go. Well, that 25-foot roll of wire which was extremely cheap, by the way. I was blown away. I found it's this Ceoprene or something. I don't know. But it's 12 gauge, so that's the thickness of each individual wire. It was 12/3. Well, really, it's 12 gauge wire in a casing, and there's 3 of them in it. So depending if you're talking in Romex terms, it's not 12/3, that's 12/2. But we'll leave that alone. What do you know about that, Johnny? I'm pretty Mexican Johnny, excuse me. I'm pretty much an electrician. I know things. That bare copper don't count for shit. Not in Romex. Yeah. So I found this roll. I was at the store. I was getting all my materials and looking at my list that I did not have in my hand because I'm like, I can remember everything. So yeah, I seen this roll and I was like, wait a second, is that like 12 gauge, like in 3 strands in a casing? And it definitely was, and it's stranded and it's nice. Apparently it's for like kind of replacing like power cords for things, like I don't know, like I guess like a heavy duty drill or a electric motor or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's the right wire size I want, and it's stranded, and it was only like $20 for 25 feet, $22 I think, which is like dirt cheap when it comes to like wire prices right now. That is like dirt cheap. So I scooped that up real quick. But 25 feet has gotten me from the inverter down, across, up, across, up, across, and I barely have enough to get up into here. I think I just failed to add enough for turns. That's where my electrician skills suck, is estimating wire. Because I bet you there's like not an equation, but there's probably a good rule of thumb, like, hey, every time you turn, add whatever, 1 foot, 2 foot, whatever. That would change obviously depending on the radius of the turn, but I bet you there's one of those out there somewhere. I just don't know it. So yep, that's a thing that I'm working on. What else? I don't think anything. I don't think I got anything else right now. Oh, I was talking to Dr. Melissa, and it just like, I said it out loud, so it was like, whoa. Until this point, whew, it's been 9 months since I've had a shower every day. Like a steady shower every day, Like, last time that was a thing was when I was in Alaska. I thought that was crazy. Not a big deal. I mean, some days suck, like 100%, no questions asked. You just want to shower and you're like, do I want coffee in the morning and to be able to wash some dishes, or am I going to actually take like a shower? And you're like, nah, I want coffee and I need to clean dishes. So I'm just going to wipe myself down with baby wipes. Yep. Although it totally doesn't need to be as bad of a thing as it is, because I'm just like frugal with my water. But it's nice not having to deal with that. The money in the pocket might be a little bit nicer. Just because, like, I could go swim at the beach and be like, ah, it's pretty much a shower. Good to go. But it is what it is. Next job, I'll just make sure it's a money job. I think that's it. I think that's enough rambling. What am I at for time? Oh yeah, right on time. I gotta eat this egg sandwich. One more quick ramble. Pilot, man. He's such a good dog. But he's so annoying. So annoying. Like, he can pee and shit anywhere he wants. He's a dog. Lift your leg, dude. Take a piss. Don't lift your leg. Squat. Sit down while you pee. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. He is so picky where he goes to the bathroom. It's like wildly inconvenient. Like, he's been outside now for 15 minutes as this video is going. Before then, I've already made my lunch, packed my bag. Like, he's been outside for like 25, maybe 30 minutes already. Hasn't moved. Like, he's just sitting. Like, he's a great dog. Like, he's just hanging out in the parking lot. What do you think, bud? Huh? But, like, I know he needs to go to the bathroom. Like, he didn't go all night. You know what I mean? Like, I know he needs to go, but he just sits there. So that, like, it takes me to walk him or, like, bring him somewhere else to then go to the bathroom. It's like I need to, like, budget time for that in the morning, because, like, I can't just lock him up now. He went all night without going to the bathroom. Was he going to go all day? Like, no way. Oh, Pilot. Pilot. I don't know what we're going to do with him. I don't know. Okay. You folks have a good day. I will speak to you another time. Oh, and a huge contributing factor as to why Coffee Talks took a massive, like, shitter for a minute. There's virtually no cell phone signal on base. And I'm convinced it's not, like, there is signal, but it's just poor slow. Like, it'll say you got full bars, LTE, 5G, whatever. Doesn't matter. Your shit will not load. I uploaded a video the other day, or tried to, from base. It literally killed my phone and my battery before 9 a.m. and it didn't upload. Like, I was trying, but it didn't work. I'm pretty sure it's because there's like 5,000 to 6,000 people, probably more, like, all using it, you know what I mean? So, like, the network's clogged from this tiny little pinpoint area. Like, it's trying to send signals and do things, but it can't because there's so many. All right, that's it. Have a good day.